Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a Venus retrograde in Capricorn reading for my dearest Geminis. Gemini, this transit is from December 18th through January 28th, and Venus is the planet of money, love, and pleasure, and she goes retrograde about every 18 months or so. This forces us to re-examine love, our values, and finances. When in Capricorn, issues around power, control, and lack of integrity may surface. The healthy expression of Capricorn is integrity, responsibility, and commitment. So during these retrograde situations, or this retrograde situation, we may see that, issues arise around love and finances that challenge us to consider whether we're in alignment with what we value and if we're making wise investments or not. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's see what messages come through for my dearest Geminis. I'm going to ask that you guys hit that like button. It does many beautiful things for this video and also for my channel. And I just want to thank each and every one of you. If you're new or you're returning, for your love and support on this channel. It means so much to me. All right, so let's go ahead and see what comes through for you for this Venus retrograde in Capricorn transit. All right, so we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. All right, so some of you guys, there may be somebody coming back into your life, somebody who was in and out. Okay, it can also just be that your commitment to a situation is being tested. You're being asked to really look at your commitments. So we've got the Seven of Cups, we've got the Page of Swords, we've got the Eight of Wands, the Sun, and we've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, overall energy, we've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, Gemini, so the overall energy here is the Seven of Swords. And for a lot of you, I do feel this has to do with a love relationship that's going to be on blast, okay? And it's coming back. For a lot of you, it's somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time, okay? Again, it could be 8 weeks. It could be 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. Yeah, 7 to 8 weeks, 7 to 8 months even. I do feel that you have somebody coming rushing back to you, okay? And if it's not an actual person, and I feel like you weren't communicating with this person, okay? It feels like things have been quiet. You may have been feeling really confused. Maybe there wasn't any closure. There was no ending. Maybe you don't know if they ghosted you, why things ended. With the Seven of Swords, there was some sort of avoidance here. There was some sort of lying. There was some sort of deception. And it created a lot of confusion. And I do feel for a lot of my gems that straight up this person's either coming back in, or you're going to find yourself really taking a different type of look at this relationship or these types of relationships in your past. Now, a lot of you guys, you have a lot of options. And with Venus in retrograde, it's not usually advisable to start relationships or new jobs or new beauty regimens or change up your wardrobe and things like that. But the Seven of Cups is telling me here that you guys have a lot of options, and it's really highlighted this rose, which it's about which one is the most passionate. What are your motives for making this decision? To really ground yourself before you make a decision. I also feel that, you may have a few different options in love or for jobs, but there's definitely somebody from your past who is not out of your energy, and that's because they haven't let you go. But you may not even know that you might have zero evidence of that in the 3D, but in these cards, I'm seeing here that this person has kept a lot hidden from you. And I see that this person is still spying on you. They may come back in and send you a message or start liking or hearting, your videos or your pictures. They may have a little bit of nostalgia around the holidays. Unfortunately, Gemini, with the Nine of Swords coming out in reverse as your final outcome energy, this person hasn't changed as much as you may really hope and pray that they have, okay? So Spirit's asking you to really ground yourself before you make a decision, whether that's responding to this person. It could also be a job. It could be a boss who wants to sweeten the deal and doesn't want to let you go or wants to bring you back in. But again, You know, is that in alignment with you? Will it bring you value, and why? The Page of Swords is telling me here in reverse that I feel somebody owes you an apology, or they owe you clarity. And if this Knight of Wands energy tries to come back in and sort of sweep it under the rug, or like, you know, for example, instead of saying, I'm sorry, you know, what happened didn't, you know, happen because X, Y, and Z. Sorry, let me just go back over that. So with what they want me to tell you here with the Page of Swords in reverse is, like, it can't be swept under the rug. Okay, there needs to be clarity as to why things happened. I don't know if somebody's going to try to come in and like love bomb you, or somebody's going to come in and give you gifts, or they're going to offer you a little bit more money, but I feel like there's something here that you really have to watch out for. This Page of Swords, especially in this deck, is somebody who's a little bit naughty, a little bit nasty. And so I just feel like this is the energy, like, of this person that you're dealing with, or this situation. Like, there's so much hidden here. And we see that in so many cards. There's so much that wasn't talked about. And so what I'm seeing here is like, the lesson here is like, why didn't things come to fruition? Why didn't this relationship manifest? I don't think it's because of something you weren't doing right, Gemini. I think it's because of the caliber of the person that you were dealing with. And I don't know if they definitely have a blocked throat chakra. Definitely can't express their feelings. But this is also somebody who's sneaky and tricky, and this is telling me they haven't quite changed. So the part of your past that you really need to reflect on in order to heal and aid is, what is it that wasn't spoken or said, or what? Because there's some sort of truth or an apology that they owe you, but it's like not. It's like more like what they didn't say to you, Gemini, that you need to take a look at. And I feel like this reading is a really strong warning with this Nine of Swords in reverse, that this situation hasn't changed. All of the cards are in reverse except for the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups, which are both cards that we would like to see in reverse, right? Like all these other cards I'd like to see in the upright. But you're dealing with somebody who's tricky, somebody who maybe has a habit of lying, somebody, that may have ghosted you. We get this energy of a fox, somebody that may have done you dirty, or somebody, they just weren't honest and truthful with you. And that really needs to be looked at, the disappointment that you experienced, and then also releasing this connection because Spirit blocked it for a reason. All right, let's dig a little bit deeper because I know this is kind of heavy energy out there for my Geminis. So let's see what else comes through. Yeah, there's something here that brought you a lot of instability and confusion. And I feel like this person or situation is going to come back around, and it's still going to bring you instability and confusion. I don't know if this is somebody who is like dealing with other people, if this is somebody that I don't know if they know what they want, to be honest. I know they don't want to let you go and they still watch you. Yeah, but it's almost like you're seeing through the deceit. This came out, I think, also in the Capricorn reading. It's not what they say, Gemini. It's about reading between the lines. And I feel like the time that you've had a way to reflect, you've gone through a major healing and upgrade. And so there's going to be a disappointment in the way this person or situation approaches you, because you're going to see the reason why, or you're going to see that it's not quite in alignment with you. Yeah, somebody here, really, this is a situation, Gemini. This person didn't honor your worth and your value, or the way they ended things. It's like they didn't dignify the ending with a response or to tell you how they were feeling or why they were leaving. Yeah, but it's almost like you've already made the decision. They already made the decision, but they're backpedaling. They do want to come back because they're also wondering, fantasizing about returning to you. But I get the strong energy that they haven't changed. There's a need for deep healing here, Gemini. There's a very strong need for deep healing. And I actually don't think it's so much your energy, because I think the reason you're not indecisive anymore is because you have done that healing. And I feel like this is a connection or a situation or a job that you once really valued, but it didn't value you. Because that Knight of Wands energy is like someone who just walked away but didn't give you a response. Didn't dignify it with a response is what I keep hearing. And we get Gaia. So this frequency in 28 breaks down to a 10. So an ending reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and the universe that birthed us all. So Geminis, I do feel that there's some intense loneliness that you've had to sort of deal with since whatever this is that happened. And it's time to nurture and love yourself as if you were your own child or you were your best friend. Because I feel like this is like a bit of a test coming up for you with Venus retrograde. And we get romantic love. Yeah, this is somebody that you love or you did once. But the frequency of this romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience and reflection of a conscious lover. And this person wasn't a conscious lover, but what I love about this, Gemini, is that means you will be calling one in. Because this person, and they may not have intentionally done what they did. I love that this just came out. I'm just like, I'm so happy because, you know, this past person, this past energy, they may not have intentionally or known that they were hurting you the way that they did. But they do. They do know because they're ashamed to come back in. They're spying. But you're seeing through the truth of them. You're reading between the lines and you're making a decision. And I do feel that this is a little bit of a test here, Gemini, of this person coming back in so that, but I feel like in that you're calling in a real person, a conscious, honest, open, balanced lover or partnership here. Okay, so let's see what else comes through. It's like the silver lining here in this reading. And I also feel there may have been a period, Gemini, where you were deceiving yourself about this person and about what they did, maybe making excuses, maybe romanticizing it. But I feel like now even you are going to see through that and see the red flags for what they truly are. Yeah, beautiful. So Sag got the same card. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Yeah, and you're definitely calling in people from the past. They're showing me one of those magnets, like when I was a kid, they were big. Like you would put your hand in and like all the little things would attach to it. I don't know, anyway, but they're just showing that you're going to be attracting a lot. And we see that with the Seven of Cups. So you're going to really have to ground yourself in making a decision. You have somebody from the past coming back in, but I see you making a decision, rejecting them because you're seeing through it. But you do have something or someone coming in that's going to be pretty awesome. That's going to be, and this, I think this was the Sag reading. They just kept saying the antithesis. I don't know, it was Cancer reading too. The antithesis of what you were dealing with in the past. My goodness. So yeah. And again, you may have this person, if there's a past person that comes charging back in, I do also feel like they are going to be very focused on the physical. So just be aware of that, because if you do allow them into your life, I do see that they may not stick around, okay? So just be aware. Just a little bit of a warning. Magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. And this is what you know now. This is what Mother Earth Gaia wants you to know. And that this is what you deserve, okay? A conscious lover, to feel whole and complete, and to heal that part of you that accepts anything less or accepts somebody that doesn't honor your worth and your value. Oh, my Gemini star seeds, raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. Yeah, and also recognize that when we have this sort of darker energy that we've dealt with, and if it comes back or we experience a new situation, but it echoes some of that energy, and a lot of you, I feel like, went through, a lot of us dealt with strong issues of abandonment after this person and self-worth. And it's like when we recognize sooner that somebody doesn't have our highest and greatest good, in, you know, in the forefront of their thinking or their value system, we learn to say no quicker. But in doing this, and I've been saying this a lot, but in setting these boundaries with the incorrect people, you are going to be pushing the wrong people away, but you're going to be letting the right people in. And that's the message here. And you're raising your vibration by doing this. And it might feel tough, and it might feel strange, and it might feel counterintuitive, but it's going to be the right thing, because you're attracting a lot. And that's because your vibration is very high. All right. So I'm going to leave it there, you guys. Yeah, there's this energy of courage. Live life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination to say no to anybody who doesn't honor your worth and your value, and allow yourself the time as well. I'm getting this energy of like, don't rush to conclusions about anybody, right? But honor your intuition and your knowing. And, you know, you don't have to make a snap decision. If somebody's trying to rush you, Gemini, then they're most likely not the right person. Okay? So I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading. And if you like the cards I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Feel free to leave a comment, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right, you guys, love and light. Take care.